Hi, how are you today? My name is Miss Molly.
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm just great. So today we're going to look at some pictures and I'm going to ask you some questions about those pictures. And then I just want you to answer the best you can. Does that sound okay?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. So let's look at these pictures. I'm going to point to the picture that shows I can eat this. Now you try one. Point to the picture that shows it smells good. Let's try some more. Look at these pictures. Point to the boy has a ball. Here are some more pictures. Point to the picture I tell you about. Point to the boy is sleepy. Point to the bear is in the basket. Point to the girl is running. Point to the girl is running. Point to the boy is not writing. Point to the spotted puppy is in the box. Point to they like to bake cookies. Point to they play with a little ball. Point to the baby will find the doll. Point to the girl has a big spotted black and white dog. Point to the girl has a big spotted black and white dog. Point to she is climbing and he is swinging. Point to the boy is being followed by his cat. Point to the girl who is standing. Point to she can get the book. Point to she can get the book. Point to the girl who is standing in the front of the line is wearing a backpack. Point to the girl who is standing in the front of the line is wearing a backpack. Point to the woman who is holding the baby, dropped her purse. Point to the woman who is holding the baby, dropped her purse. Point to the dog is walking toward the girl. Point to the dog is walking toward the girl. Point to mom showed the dog the cat. Point to mom showed the dog the cat. I'm going to show you some more pictures and say some things about them. I want you to help me by finishing some of the things I say. Let's try one. Here is a boy, and here is a girl.
I like girls.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. Now you try one. Finish what I say. This boy is standing. This boy is
Sitting.
This girl has two cats. This girl has two.
Dog.
This girl has two cats. This girl has two.
Dogs.
Here are some more pictures. Listen to what I say about each picture and help me finish what I say.
Okay.
Here, a girl is playing. Here, a girl is.
Sweeping.
The doll is out of the box. The doll is.
The box.
The doll is out of the box. The doll is.
The box.
Here is a baby. The baby is crawling. Here is a girl. The girl is.
I think babies are cool.
Babies are pretty cool. So here's a baby. The baby is crawling. Here is a girl. The girl is.
Walking.
The hat is under the chair. The hat is.
Blue.
The hat is under the chair. The hat is.
Blue.
She is waving at him. He is waving at.
That girl.
She is waving at him. He is waving at.
That girl.
Here is a shoe. It is small. Here is a shoe.
It's big.
The cat is his. The dog is.
Big.
The cat is his. The dog is.
I have a cat.
I see that. Here is one horse. Here are two.
Two of them.
Here is one horse. Here are two.
Of them.
This is a dog. Whose food is it? It is the.
Doggies.
Here, Jessie is giving a present to her. Here, Jessie is giving a present to.
I don't know.
This baby eats. This baby.
In bed.
This baby eats. This baby.
In bed.
Here, the bird eats. Here, the bird.
Up.
Here, the bird eats. Here, the bird.
Up in the sky.
This man teaches. He is called a teacher. This man sings. He is called.
I don't know.
It's my turn to do this one. Listen to me. This elephant is big, but this elephant is even bigger.
Bigger.
And this elephant is the biggest.
Big elephant.
Help me finish this one. This woman is a fast runner, but this woman is even
In the middle.
So this woman is a fast runner, but this woman is even
In the middle.
Look at this picture. This is the bird. Look at this picture. What is this?
Sock.
Now look at this picture. What is the baby doing?
He's crying.
Here are some more pictures. I will point to each picture and then you can tell me what you see or what is happening in the picture. What is this?
Carrot.
What is the girl doing?
That's a bike.
What is the girl doing?
That's a bike.
What is this?
Guitar.
What is this?
I don't know.
What is this?
It's orange.
But what is this?
Orange.
What is this?
Circle.
What is this?
A circle.
What is he doing? Remember, listen to me. What is he doing? What is this person called?
A fire truck man.
What is this?
A zipper.
What is this?
Wow, he's big.
He is big. What is this?
A big.
What is this?
A camera.
What is this?
A camera.
What is he doing? That pencil's pretty cool, but I need you to listen to me. What is he doing? What is this?
A foot.
What is it?
A foot.
What is this?
Leaves.
What is this?
The leaves.
I'm going to tell you to do some things. First, I will say something and you will listen. Then you can try to do what I say. Are you ready?
Yep.
Point to your head. Point to your foot.
It's down here.
Point to your eye. And point to your mouth. Now I'm going to tell you to do some more things. This time, I will say go when I want you to point. Do not point until I say go. Ready? Point to your nose. Go. Point to your ear. Did I say go? Okay. Only point when I say go. Point to your ear. Go. Point to your hand. Go. Okay, let's try some more. Do not point until I say go. Listen carefully. Point to your foot and then point to your head. Go. Here is a picture of a monkey. Listen to what I say first, and then you can point to the picture. Remember to wait until I say go. Ready? Point to the monkey's eye. Go. Point to the monkey's nose. Go. Point to the monkey's mouth and then point to his hand. Go. Point to the monkey's foot and then point to his head. Go. Now I will show you some more animals. Look at these animals. Point to the cat. Point to the turtle. Point to the elephant. Point to the monkey. And point to the tiger. Here are some more animals. Now I will say go when I want you to point. Do not point until I say go. Ready? Point to the dog. Go. Point to the fish. Go. Point to the bear. Go. Point to the giraffe. Go.
I don't know.
Look at these pictures. There are big animals and little animals. Point to the little cat. Go. Point to the big monkey. Go. Point to the big monkey. Go. Here is the big monkey. Now look at this picture. Point to the dog and then point to the monkey. Go. Are we looking at the picture? Point to the dog and then point to the monkey. Go. Let's try some more. Remember to point to the pictures in the order that I tell you, and do not point until I say go. Listen carefully. Point to the tigers. Go. Point to the giraffe and then point to the monkey. Go. Point to the big cat. Go. After you point to the dog, point to the cat. Go. When I point to the tiger, you point to the giraffe. Go. Point to the big dog and then point to the little monkey. Go. Point to the first little fish. Go. Before you point to the cat, point to the bear. Go. Don't point to the cat unless I point to the turtle. Go. Point to the dog before you point to the turtles. Go. Point to the last dog. Go. Point to the first turtle and then point to the last dog. Go. Point to the bird, the turtle, and then the monkey. Go. Point to the big monkeys and then point to the little cat. Go. Now, I'm going to say something to you, and I want you to listen carefully and say exactly what I say. Let's try one. The dog is eating.
The dog eating.
I said, the dog is eating. Now you say it.
The dog is eating.
Let's try another one. Remember to listen carefully and say exactly what I say. What is in the box?
What is in the box?
Let's try some more and remember to listen carefully and say exactly what I say. He is nice.
He is nice.
The ball is in the box.
The ball is in the box.
They play with blocks.
They play with blocks.
The cat is sleeping on the pillow.
The cat's sleeping on the pillow.
The baby has a soft blanket.
The baby has blanket.
I wash my hands with soap and water.
Wash hands with water.
Didn't the boy eat the apples?
Did the boy eat?
Was the teacher followed by the children?
The children?
The rabbit was not put in the cage by the girl.
Caged by the girl?
Look at these children. This is a baby. The baby is little. This is a girl. She is big. And this is a boy. He is big too. Look at these children again. I am going to point to the one that is little. The baby is little. Look at these pictures. Point to the one who is sad. Here are some more pictures. Point to the one that is inside. Point to the one who is pointing up. Point to the one that is empty. Point to the one who is first. Point to the one who is first.
I don't know.
Point to the one who is not sleeping. Point to the one that shows many. Point to the one who is tall. Point to the one that is long. Point to the one that is full. Point to the one that is closest to the giraffe.
What?
Point to the one that is closest to the giraffe. Point to the one that shows playing together. Point to the one without a drink. Point to the one who is dry. Point to the one that is hard. Point to the one that is different. Point to the one at the bottom. Point to the ones that are the same. Point to the one that is large. Point to the socks at the same time. Point to the one who is in between the cats. Point to the one who is between the cats.
I don't know.
Point to the one that is last. Point to the one that is last.
What?
Point to the one that is farthest from the tree. Point to the one that is farthest from the tree. Point to either one of the chickens and then all of the horses.
I don't know.
Point to all of the flowers except one.
What did you say?
Point to all of the flowers except one.
I don't know.
So I am going to say some words and show you some pictures. Two of the words go together. Look and listen as I say the words. Bread, shoe, apple. Bread and apple are the two words that go together best. Now you try one. Two of these words go together. Look and listen carefully to the words I say, and then tell me the two words that go together best. Cat, lamp, dog.
I don't know.
Listen carefully as I say the words again. Cat, lamp, dog. Cat and dog go together best. Let's try some more. Remember, you're going to tell me the two words that go together best. Clock, paintbrush, paint.
Clock, paintbrush.
Hey, I think we're finished. What did you think?
I had so much fun.
Did you? I'm so glad. I hope you have a good time at school for the rest of the year. It was so great getting to know you and playing with you and talking with you. You're such a smart girl, Charlotte.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
And see.
Oh, God. Oh, I was literally having an aneurysm. I was like in my like the deep recesses of my brain. I was like, we don't continue. We don't continue. And I was like, whenever I was practicing with my friends, like we would still like do the test. So I was like, stop. Okay.
All right, we'll turn our cameras so you're not looking at us staring you down while you do your protocol.
You do
Okay.
have to keep the recording going, though. Just
Yeah,
an
the
FYI.
recording's still going, but we won't be
Okay.
staring you down.
Okie dokie. Okay, I think I'm done.
Okay.
Literally 80 years later, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
You
You
can
just gotta scan it to us.
Okay, like right now.
PDF, yeah, apparently.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll scan it on my phone and then I will send it to you guys. The whole thing, right?
Yeah.
You want me to stop sharing my screen?
Doesn't matter to us.
Okay, I just sent it over email.
Okay.
So Megan's gonna look at that while I just give you a general overview. We have the like test scores in front of us, so she can like look at the differences and give you any pointers for that. So how do you think you did?
I think I did pretty good. I know I've had some little mess ups, especially like during the recalling sentences part. I just get a little scatterbrained whenever I'm thinking of like how many errors does omission and like all of those get. And I was trying to like, remember that morphemes, count So like I had to like do those, and I was just like, that's why I went like blank for 1 second whenever we were doing. I was like trying to get in my brain. Um, and then I think that was the only one that I really had trouble with. I think, but I could be wrong. So
That part is very overwhelming.
yeah,
Some advice I'd give you is if this was a real kid, you wouldn't have to be doing the protocol so fast right after, but you can record them when they're talking, so you don't have to focus so hard to figure out like what they're getting. So just record
yeah,
them and then rewrite what they said later, just so you don't, just in case.
yeah. I read that in the manual, and I was like, wish we could do that.
Yeah, it was hard here. That was really hard because you were kind of put on the spot.
Yeah.
How do you think you could have improved?
I definitely think that I could have improved in terms of my just organization. I mean, I definitely felt that I was organized, but giving the items and kind of like going back and forth between my score sheet and the stimulus, like I was kind of like looking around and stuff. And I also think that might just be because I'm nervous, but um
Honestly, I would say that was one of your strengths. I know you might have seemed like you were doing it too slow, but you did it very fast and efficiently and right
okay.
on course. Like that's not anything I would have worried about. Like you did a great job. You could definitely tell you looked at this test and you knew what was coming next and what you had to do. Like you did a great job.
Okay, thank you so much. What
So
else? What
wait, what?
I said, what else? What did I do bad?
So first I'm gonna give you your strengths. So you
Okay.
once again you knew the test very well and you didn't linger like you didn't know what was coming next because some people do that. They don't they like look at it a little bit, but when you're actually in the test, a lot of things happen at once, so you have to really look at the test. Another strength you have is you were very slow and you enunciated your words really well. A kid can really use that because if you're talking too fast, they might get confused and not understand. And then you redirected the kids spectacularly. I did some things that definitely were probably annoying to you, and you it didn't phase you at all. You just laughed and you redirected me to it immediately. All right, so some weaknesses. I have some minor weaknesses. The one you said before, you just started to do the word classes when you didn't have to, but you noticed that right away and stopped. If you were actually giving this test to a kid, you would probably have to be the one to erase all the marks because the kid probably won't know how to do that.
Yeah.
But we did know to do it, so we did it. So just in case you ever give like a over Zoom meeting again, you might have to be the one that's like erasing it for them.
Okay.
Um, so I have some weaknesses. So one of them is you emphasized a lot of words throughout the whole
Okay.
test. And
Yeah.
I did the same exact thing when this is reversed. It's just how like women talk. We
Yeah.
emphasize to like help them, but like you like emphasize what they should have picked, like point to the monkey. And that's just one note.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll probably get that note from the teachers as well. I got it, so you might get it too. And then
Yeah.
the biggest one is the repetitions. You're not supposed to repeat the question twice if they get it wrong.
See,
Yeah, the repetitions are only if they're like not paying attention or if they ask to repeat the question. But if they said something wrong, you don't repeat it again.
okay.
But
Okay. I definitely like got sucked into I don't know. I want kids to do good.
I know we all do. This is always the same conversation. I had the
Yeah.
exact same conversation with my mentor. You want them to do good and you do your best to try and get them to do good,
Yeah.
but it's a standardized test and we're not allowed to do that.
I think that one of the things that I may have been doing, I definitely will take that into account for sure. But I think that what I was looking at in terms of like on the protocol, it says like, um, oh, Yeah, I definitely just that went over my head. It says one allowed for test items, and it's literally, actually, literally one allowed. Okay.
It's okay. That's other
Yeah.
like just that and then the emphasizing thing, those were your two major things, but otherwise you did such a great job. You did better than I did. I was like all over the place doing this. I was like, I don't know how to manage all this stuff, but you did it so smoothly. I was super impressed.
Thank
So,
you. Thank you so much.
yeah. So Megan, do you want to go over what you've seen in her protocol?
Yeah. So first of all, it all looked really nice. Let me go back to, sorry, I have a million tabs open in the email here with your stuff in it. Um, you did a good job of marking out the test that you did not give. I know that's something we have to be on the lookout for, so that one was good. And overall the score, I following directions was off by one, so that kind of made the other scores off. But that I circled it, it was item 18, but that could have been, I'd have to go back and watch the video. It could have been maybe I told you the wrong one as the child. So I'll go back and look at that and let Dr. Moore know that's why the scores may have been off.
Okay.
Um, so we'll double check on that. But overall, the protocol sheet looked good. All the numbers were in the right spot. Um, your age was your chronological age was calculated correctly. Um, and you did a nice job of putting the confidence interval down there too. I know sometimes I even forget to do that, so that was good. And like Tori said, overall, I thought your administration was really good. I thought you did a really nice job of kind of flowing through it. Like she said, we could tell that you definitely knew what you were doing and you didn't really have to pause. You knew the repetition rules. So that's good and shows that you knew what you were doing. Just a couple of things that I had noted was just like picky things, but where it is like if this might be over telehealth or something, I know something that I've had feedback on before is just the way you give instructions. Like you could say like maybe circle this instead of point at it where it is over telehealth or over Zoom. I know
Yeah.
I've heard that. So just something to think about.
Okay.
And also another thing I had wrote, also great job not saying like good job and things like that, because sometimes that can be hard to do.
I
But
found
you could see yes, you did a great job with that. Um, just something that I had noted is where this child was for, it might have been nice to kind of just have some encouragement along the way, like you're working hard, like keep going. I think in the real, this is hard where it's us, but in the real world, um, that's of course important. But overall, I feel like you did a really nice job.
Thank you. Thank you guys very much. I know I think that in my head, I know that you guys are playing a 4-year-old, but my eyes are just like, thinking about doing like the encouragement and that type of thing. It's just like, oh, good job, good job. Like you're doing good. But I was gonna ask, can I ask questions?
Yeah.
Okay. What I did, because I definitely messed up, like I circled like the wrong one on 5, and then on recalling sentences, like I got all messed up with 5 and 6, like they're all marked and stuff. Um, is that okay that I just put like error next to it and that I have like the correct numbers in like this in the columns? And then like I made note of that.
I would say it's okay. This is like your protocol, and if you know what you're trying to say, then it's okay. Because in the real
Okay.
world, no one's going to be looking at your test. They're just going to be looking at the scores of the tests. So if you know
Yeah.
what everything means, then it's all good.
Okay. Other than that, I don't think I have any more questions. Thank you guys for being great.
Yeah. Like I
Oh,
say, the only I think we're the following directions. It on our protocol it was a 7 and or an 8, you had a 7. That could have just been an error, so I'll double check. But I think if that would have been the correct number, your other scores would have been correct. So I think overall you found the correct scores and everything. So I think
Okay.
that was the error on that.
Okie dokie. And then I still have, I will do your guys' evaluation after this, correct? Do I just do one or do I do two?
I think you have to do 2, yes.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
That makes the most sense.
I can always email Professor Babjack and ask her for sure.
Alright. I'm gonna stop the recording.